Good morning, masterpieces. I'm going to teach you how to do dogs today, and we'll work towards this project. I'm just going to do the head. I'm not going to do the funny tongue. This was just a fun example of the things you can do if you just practice a bunch of dogs, and then you can color it and cut it out and put it on another background. So I'm going to encourage you to spread joy, see the bright side, be thankful, and know that you are loved, and go light your world. That's what the little candle's for, as a reminder that art at its most beautiful is to go bless others, to brighten people's day, and in the process to just get creative and problem solve. If you feel like you make a mistake, there are no mistakes with art in my opinion. You can always use it somehow. So I also want to read you one other thing I wrote. Your life is a poem, your life is a song. When you make art cards, you can never go wrong. Just do the best you can, then begin to dream. When you make art cards, other hearts will sing. Just dream of the ways that you can bless others with this. And once we do our drawings, you can actually print them off. I would probably color them first. Actually, there's no right or wrong. You can just draw them and then color them back in. And print them or not print them, and then cut them out and make lots of cards to bless people. And if you just want to practice and keep those little treasures in a book, that's fine too. Okay, so I do best when I have something to look at. And I have these two books here that I recommend. This one probably is for older kids. Oh, actually, no. But it has an exhaustive amount of, these are all the different dogs. And there's a index. All right, so there's that one, and this one's kind of fun and playful. It's interactive. Let's see. Oh, isn't that adorable? These are all the different types of dogs. Now what I'm going to teach you to do is to look for basic shapes. So I call them jelly beans, kidney beans, upside down heart, kind of a droopy jelly bean. Okay, so let's look for shapes. It may be hard for you to see, but I'm going to try to trace it. Here I might see a little jelly bean. Here I might see an upside down heart. So let's see this one. This one's a little harder. I would probably do a long upside down heart. Okay, let's get started. Just so I could show you a bunch of different dogs and so I can make cards from them later, I divided mine into a bunch of different shapes. So here we have the jelly bean. That's more of a kidney bean, jelly bean, upside down heart. Now, I believe there are 190 different breeds in the US and 360 in the world. Now, if you have a crossbreed, then that's okay. So you're just making a new dog. I encourage you to work with well, Sharpies kind of smell, but a permanent marker gets you to where you just have to problem solve. And I actually made some mistakes here I'll try to fix, or not fix. Perfectly imperfect. Okay, so I've already done some shapes here. And then you can either do like kind of go off to the side here and then around it. And let's see, I might make ears 2 diagonals. And then you come down. This is definitely not mixed breed. I can't think of a dog that looks like this. Maybe yours does. Okay, let's just, this one I'm going to just make like a rainbow. And you can position it differently, it doesn't matter. Then these are like long hot dogs. And then you don't want to forget the neck. Also, when you're working on a paper, positioning it in the middle, your first shape in the middle, and taking up your whole paper is a good idea. These represent papers. Okay, this one to make it look like a big old chunky dog. I'm just gonna go out to the side. I'm gonna be kind of silly. This one's gonna be a really chunky dog. And this one could be maybe, I need to do the, okay, this is called the muzzle. And this is like the bottom of the jaw. Might make this one with a little bitty neck. Now let's go to some other ears. Big ears. Let's see. I'm gonna make a mixed breed. Bumpy lines. Okay, now if this is a Chihuahua, I think they have pretty big eyes. You can play around with where you position them. You can make them closer to the muzzle. You put little dots right there on some of them. They're little triangles. Okay, let's do noses. You can do an oval. Oh, and you know what? I think generally it's right near the bottom of the muzzle. Now if you make a mistake and it's up here, actually I think I'm wrong. Sometimes they're different places. They usually, I think, kind of connect right here. I don't like how that looks, but you can do 2 curly cues. Let me see if I need to zoom in. I think I do. This is probably going to be better to watch on a computer. 2 curly cues, and then you wrap around. It ends up looking like a mushroom. I probably should have done this down here. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and problem solve and make it furry. See? Problem solving. That's one of the amazing things about art, is it's good for the brain. You have to problem solve. Okay, and you can do that through the whole dog. Okay, maybe I'll keep it zoomed in and try to just center it. Okay. All right. You know what? If you end up making a circle, that's okay too. Now, when light hits an eye, you have a little white spot in the middle. It's called a catch light, where the light's reflecting. You can make a square. I'm going to do this a little bigger in a moment. I hope this isn't too hard to see. Now, you can color in with the color you want. Blue, green. The only thing I would be careful about is making a dog completely black, even if you have a black dog, because everything blends together and it looks like a black blob. But hey, if you do that, you problem solve and maybe get a white colored pencil or okay. I don't know if you noticed, there's a song in the back, Go Light Your World. Okay. All right, if you just study these, this would be like a wide heart, upside down heart. Didn't finish that heart. And this one's kind of crooked. So either you can leave it that way, perfectly imperfect, or you kind of bring it up and chisel it, kind of shape it, and then you can make a patch around the eye. This is the reason I kind of think it's fun to problem solve. You can fill that in. I'll finish this out later. Now I may make copies of these and give them away to my little local treasures. I kind of jump around. Okay, I'm not going to finish all these eyes. I'm going to go. Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I did it again. I'm gonna pull out. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. This video will be perfectly imperfect. have a tendency of zooming in and then forgetting that I've done that, and then we cut that off. So what you didn't see is that I was making it furry. Okay. Again, you can fill the eyes in later. Make sure that you can see okay. So here we go again. Doing it this way, small first, is a good way to practice. And I always like the idea of making art cards. You could put inside, doggone it, you're special. They say that dogs are man's best friend, but you're my best friend. Or, you know what, I just had an idea. I might do another video where we make these into Christmas ornaments. Maybe it's the first year you've gotten your puppy, your dog. Okay, I'm gonna do a jelly bean over it. Oh, you know what, I'm gonna do a droopy long. That's the jelly bean shape. I'll probably say a lot on my videos that I'm crazy about this. Okay, this dog's growling. I don't know. And then the phrase perfectly imperfect. Okay, let's make it easy and make a rainbow. And let's see. Make these diagonals and then down. If one of yours is higher than the other, then maybe he's perked up his ear. Listen. Okay, little bitty. This is kind of like a little Chihuahua. You could pair it with these two. This one and this one next to each other when you cut them out. Oh, crooked again. Big ears. And then if it's easier for you, you can just make them points. And then wrap around it. I'm gonna try to problem solve and kind of match these up. He looks like a bat. Simple shapes, big eyes. All right. Okay. Bumpy lines. See if you can guess what I'm gonna make. Poodle. Okay, I keep putting them up higher. Oh well. Those eyes could be smaller. I'm doing it because I know that you may not be able to see what I'm doing. Oh goodness. Sorry about that. I'm going to continue doing different dog videos, so you can check back later. This is really just about practicing. Okay, tall rainbow. Usually the hounds have taller, longer heads. Droopy ears. And if, I'm going to do something, if you want to go in and make it bumpy, maybe would that be kind of like a Cocker Spaniel? Then I would go in and make these ears black, and you can cover that up. Different ways to color that give it texture can be these circles, right? Oh gosh, did I go off? Oh, I did. I'm so sorry. Miss Angela's class. This is for you. Luckily, moms know me. And it's perfectly imperfect. Okay, so just fill that in. Make it furry. You can do that with colored pencil. You can do it with crayon. And then you finish it off here. Eyes probably wouldn't be that big. Okay, the other thing you can do is just fill it in like this. That might be easier for younger kiddos. For the logical left brain people out there, I'm probably driving you crazy because I'm not bouncing around my paper. So here you see all the different kinds of dogs you can make. Okay, this one, I actually sketched these ahead of time with pencil. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't these, I just did this without. All right, this one I'm gonna make it look like a long hair dog. And I'm staying within my pencil lines. I don't know what this dog is called. You almost can't see the little eyes in the pictures I saw. This is definitely mixed breed. And you can't really see the ears. Okay, that again shows texture. Okay, you can tall. A rainbow would work just as well, long ears. Keep practicing and problem solving. It has a different look depending on where you put the eyes and the size you make them. Put little triangles. It's allergy season here, for me at least. Okay, big neck, makes him look like a big dog. All right, I'm not gonna finish everything out really. Real fast, boom, boom. Okay, you can do your special collars. Oh, I went off again. So sorry. All right. Okay, that's good enough for now. I'm gonna go to another bigger piece of paper. Wow. This is a folded paper. If you're not gonna want to copy those off and make extras, I would use cardstock. This is not cardstock, but you then can color them and cut them out. Or just leave them like that if you like how it looks. All right, so here we go. Big jelly bean. You can go ahead and make it meet at the top or not. Let's go ahead and start with the head. I want to make some of these easier for the younger ones. Rainbow. Problem solving. I don't have room for big ears, so I'm going to make mine the droopy kind. To be more logical for the people who like to go in order. I guess you could say I dance on paper. I spin and I whirl all over the paper. Okay, there we go. Okay, this one's going to be the kind of rounded. Droopy ears. Again, I did the pencil sketch first, so I wasn't pausing too long and thinking in between, but I really do often not use a pencil. All right, here I'm going to make it so you can see this better, the curly cues, and you kind of wrap around. It's kind of a fun way to do it. Okay, the bottom of the jaw. Small eyes or big eyes. Let's pretend that you're working with Sharpie and you make one eye too big or too high. Problem solved. You make a patch. You can go in circles, which might work better since the circle's in the middle. Or the hair probably, I don't know which direction it goes. Study your dog. or a picture online. There's really not right or wrong there. Okay, again, you can do it with the catch light, a little square, and then color around it. Little triangles on the side. You don't have to do this. Okay. Okay, big bumps if you want, or you can do little bumps. Looks like she has a wig on, or it, or he. Mixing it up every time. Do what's easier for you. And then you can do bumpy lines, different directions, or logical. It looks more like an owl or bird when you do them all the same way. Okay, I don't think I've shown you how to do this part right here a different way. Okay, this you could do pencil if you want. Do that first shape right here. I need to go ahead and do that for you so you can see it. It could be a rainbow or it could be this shape. I don't really have, I guess, the top of a tooth. I'm not sure. All right. Okay, let's do zigzags right here. That's so you make it look furry. This one's going to end up being black. Oh, see, mine's off-centered, and that's okay. There's more space on here than this side. Okay, little... I don't know what kind of dog that is. Okay, so I'll just close with your life is a poem, your life is a song. When you make art cards, you can never go wrong. Just do your best work, then begin to dream. When you make art cards, others' hearts will sing. And remember that you are a masterpiece, a priceless work of art. Have fun.